Good evening. What's going on, folks? Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Jason Ingram. So, now that NXT Go Home show is in the books, it's time to do a prediction of NXT Vengeance Day, which yours truly will be attending live in person at the Spectrum Center in Charlotte, North Carolina, about 2.5, 3 hours from my hometown. So definitely looking forward to this event and wanted to get on here and give my predictions. But before I do that, be sure you check out the link in the description box for Game Beauty, a very fine makeup and cosmetic line with video game themed cosmetic products. Check that out. And if you're interested in making a purchase, don't forget to use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, and you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to check that out. Okay, so card has been finalized for NXT Vengeance Day. And like I said, this will be in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Spectrum Center on February 4th. And I'm looking forward to attending this show. Me, my dad, two good friends of mine, Rob Potsy Potchat, Tino Gray, will be attending, the four of us. So looking forward to checking this show out. Anyway, let's talk about the matches. So got quite a handful of matches. 5 championships on the line with this card. So let's just go over each. So first, let's go over the non-title match first. We have a 2 out of 3 falls match between Apollo Crews and Carmelo Hayes. Of course, he's going to be accompanied by Trick Williams. This one's tough. This one's tough. But to be honest, part of me feels like Apollo Crews will win, and this is how they usher Carmelo Hayes out of NXT into the main roster. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go with Apollo Crews to win this match, 2-1. And I could see Carmelo Hayes pushed up to the main roster. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I think it could go either way, but I'm picking Apollo Crews to win. Okay. First of our championship matches, the ladies. The NXT Women's Tag Team Championships on the line as the champs, Katana Chance and Kayden Carter, defend against the team of Kiana James and Fallon Henley. Of course, they're most likely going to have Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen with them. Honestly, I think this is a pretty easy one to pick. I believe that Katana Chance and Kayden Carter will retain, and Fallon Henley and Kiana James will implode. I think they implode. So, I'm picking the champs to retain. Okay, next up, we have the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line in a fatal 4-way match. And this is the champs, the New Day, Kofi, Kingston, and Xavier Woods, defending against Gallus, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang, Pretty Deadly, Elton Prince, Kit Wilson, and Chase University's Andre Chase and Duke Hudson. To be honest with you, the only teams I would like to see win are either Gallus or the New Day, to be honest with you. I'm not really feeling Andre Chase and Duke Hudson as a team, and I've never really been a fan of Pretty Deadly. But I'm going to go ahead and say that the New Day retains. I think the New Day will retain. Not going to be easy, but I think the New Day will retain. Okay, next up we have the the North American Championship on the line. As the champion, Wesley defends against Dijak. I'm kind of at a crossroads with this one. I'm at a crossroad. Wesley has had this title since October of last year. He won it at Halloween Havoc. And I don't think he's defended it that much. I think maybe once, perhaps. I think he's only defended it once since he's won it. Let me check to make sure. Because I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, no. Okay, he's defended it a couple of times. Okay, scratch that. He's defended it a couple of times. So he's defended it. Oh, actually, he's defended it a lot, now that I think about it. He's defended it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5, 6 times. I mean, he's defended it successfully 6 times. So, I mean... And Dijak has yet to win gold in WWE. Maybe it's time he finally won gold. You know what? I'm going to go with Dijak. I'm going to go with Dijak. I think the time has come for him to finally win some gold. Why not? No shade against Wesley. But, you know, Dijak, he's had banger of matches, especially against Keith Lee, you know, even in his first stint in NXT. Retribution didn't go well, but he's back in NXT. And you know what? I could actually see him as North American champ. Like I said, no shade against Wesley. I like Wesley. But, I mean, he's defended the title 6 times successfully. You know? And now that I think about it, some of these were actually... Okay, now that I think about it, some of these were actually house shows. Okay, I had to back up for a second. Some of these defenses were house shows. So he's defended it on TV... 2 times. 2 out of the 6 times were on TV. The other 4 times were at house shows. Ooh, well... I'm having a tough time. You know what? Bump it. Bump it. Dijak. I'm going Dijak. I'm going Dijak. I'm sticking to Dijak. I'm going to stick with Dijak. Okay. Then we have a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne Perez, the champion, defends against both members of Toxic Attraction, Jacy Jayne and Gigi Dolin. To be honest, this one was pretty easy to pick. I'm going with Roxanne Perez to retain the title. I think this is a gimme for the most part. And then the main event for the NXT Championship to be decided in a steel cage. Bron Breakker, the champion, defending against Grayson Waller. I gotta keep it real. I think it might be time, y'all. I think it might be time. I think it might be time for a heel champion. The last heel champion we had was Dolph Ziggler, and he only had the title 26 days. I think it's time for a heel champion. Yeah. So, I'm picking Grayson Waller to pull it off and become the new NXT champion. You know, Bron Breakker has had a great run. He's had the title 301 days. You know, he's had, and this is his second reign, of course. But I think it's time for the main champ to be another heel. So I'm gonna say Grayson Waller dethrones Bron Breakker. So yeah, those are my predictions. So I'm predicting 2 title changes, the North American and the main NXT championship. So should be interesting. Should be really interesting. But I'm looking forward to checking it out. I'll be there live at the Spectrum Center. So looking forward to it. This is my first premium NXT live event. You know, so I pretty much look at this like a takeover without it being called takeover. So, but I'm excited. Looking forward to it. Anyway, that concludes this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty. Use that promo code BlitzBallChamp, 10% off of your order. Also, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your predictions are for NXT Vengeance Day. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram of Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. Have a blessed evening, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out.